What is this Arab image? I mean, I think I know what you're talking about, but just to make sure we're not assuming.
It was all about no bumpers, no billionaires, no belly dancers. It's like the big cliches about Arab world. And
wait, belly dancers?
Bumpers
and
billionaires.
Today we're in Casablanca, Morocco, speaking with female millennial entrepreneurs Chama and Rime. Rime and Chama, thank you so much for joining us on the F Show. We're so excited to be here in Casablanca and here to listen to your story on how you got started on your path to entrepreneurship. So who wants to start?
Go ahead. So Chama and I met 5 years ago now in the business school, and we were thinking about creating something new related to Morocco, because we were thinking at that moment that there's so much energy coming from Morocco and the Arab world, and we thought that creating a platform talking about people creating new stuff and cool things, maybe it could be the first step to come back home and start.
The story that I like to tell about us is that we always carried this dream personally, of doing something big, something that is linked between education, culture, and when we met, we realized that we had the same dream actually, and that it totally merged, So we were in high school together. We didn't know each other, and as she said, we met in business school.
So it was fate that you two would meet and have the same dream to work on together.
Yes, I think. Yeah.
Did you have an initial vision of what it would look like, or was it simply education and culture together?
As we told you, actually, it's part of, at the beginning when we left for France, where we studied, we didn't really look back. We were looking forward to something new, to new experiences. And the first thing that struck me when I arrived to Paris is when I sat in the library, and it was the first time. I was 17. And I realized that I had never been into a proper library besides my high school library. And this was pretty striking. I was like, there's something wrong about it. I mean, where can young people in Morocco study and read books? And I was in those old library in Paris. I felt like in Poudlard, No, how is it in English? It's about Poudlard from Harry Potter.
You felt like you were in a Harry Potter scene.
Yes.
I think we can all identify with that one.
And that was the first thing. I was like, someday I'll have to do something about it. And then we met, as I said, in business school, and we started hearing about Morocco, this and that happening. There was also the political rise in the Arab world, the Arab Springs, and people were talking a lot about political stuff. But we met people, we had friends that were creating, I don't know, fashion brands, and we have photographers friends traveling the world, and we felt that there was this energy, and we felt more and more attracted back to Morocco. So we started to look back. We came here for vacations and stuff, and met more and more people.
And we have like some big statements, which are the civil society will not believe in politics. Not that much. We think that civil society, not anymore. We think that civil society can really improve and make things really change. And also, we believe in culture as a significant and consistent
development factor,
way to change things. And education also, because this is really the big stake of Morocco.
So a couple of things. So when you were in school, people were talking about the political context of the Arab world. And it seems that instead of focusing on the political context that everyone was focused on, you wanted to shine some light or focus on the different side.
Yeah.
The maybe not so political. Was it because the political side was a little bit more drastic and extreme, whereas you wanted to show what real humans were like in Morocco, or why did you choose? I mean, if there was this focus, usually, when there's a focus in society, you're like, okay, let's have an opinion about that. But it seemed like you kind of shifted. So why was that?
Personally, I wanted to do political studies when I was younger, and I realized simply that it wasn't for me, that the world was too big, too complex, with too much economic interest in it. So I gave up politics. That's the first thing. I totally gave up, but I always knew that I had to do something with my life, something, as she said, create value, create sense, and I knew that I would do something special. And then I realized I wanted to do it in my own community, not change the world in a large scale, because not that it's impossible, but as the saying, the song says, start with the man in the mirror, kind of. And we wanted to, the media, the Occidental media, they kind of convey a certain image of the Arab world, which is not the only one, that we should have.
What is this Arab image? I mean, I think I know what you're talking about, but just to make sure we're not assuming.
It was all about
no bombers, no billionaires, and no belly dancers. It's like the big cliches about Arab world and
wait, belly dancers,
bombers,
and billionaires.
And billionaires.
Yeah, the 3Bs complex.
Oh.
Actually, you have the political context during the Arab Springs, and you have all the imaginary, the fantasies that was from the 19th century, the painters, the Delacroix, and everything. And there's this great book about from Edouard Said, which is called Orientalisme.
She's a Palestinian American, and who wrote a book about the Orientalism and the image.
And how the Arab world image was shaped by Occidental people, Western people.
And even our own image of the Arab world, how Arab people see the Arab world. It's like
I want to learn more about this. Okay, so tell me more. What exactly did he say, or what was it?
Ever since the 19th century, with the colonialism and also the art movement, painting and everything, our world has been fascinating the Western people, and they've been imagining it in
a very romantic way.
Yes, sexualized for one part with the harems. That's why it could be from belly dancers, and it was always exotic and folkloric, oniric image of the Arab world. And we've come a long way ever since. For instance, the film Casablanca says absolutely nothing about Casablanca, and that's pretty much maybe most of American people know about the city. It wasn't shot in Casablanca. You don't see anything about Morocco. It's just a love story that happens to happen there, And
fictional Casablanca.
Yes,
this is a construction.
So I'm talking about all those pieces of creation that shaped the Arab world, how we used to see it. And now Arab people tend more and more to reintegrate their own identity. We were talking about identity crisis before, and I think that we've all been through a process to know who we are, to define it, and to speak for it, to raise our voices. There's actually a magazine that's called Kalimat, which means words in Arabic, which baseline is challenge the status quo from Arabs for everyone, by Arabs for everyone, yeah. And Dana Abdullah, she's Palestinian and lives in London. She really insists on this urge of Arab people to reappropriate, themselves, the information, treat them themselves, be the one who speak about their own country,
Okay, so what you're talking about is that for some time, being in Morocco, there was an image sort of portrayed within the country of what it means to be Moroccan for Moroccans, as well as what Morocco is to the outside world. And when you saw this, there was some sort of emotional connection with, hey, I actually think that's not right, and we should maybe speak up to what is our identity. Is that more or less?
Yeah, that's it. And we wanted anyway to be an alternative media. In the beginning, we realized that we lacked content, Moroccan content, on the web. That there was a lot of extraordinary and exciting initiatives and projects and people doing a lot of great stuff, but you didn't have a way to find out about it. You have to go through a lot of research and everything, and we wanted to create this platform to gather all this content, to create content, to meet people just like you do, and also to offer role models to young Moroccan people who want to do the same kind of thing. We're not interested in famous people and cultural initiatives that already are, really working and known and everything. We really want to push the small initiatives, the young people that are really, have an approach that really think about what they're doing. We're not a media that focus on immediate scoops and buzz. We really focus on the content, on
the core of being an individual. It sounds like.
Yeah.
So are you promoting individualism in Morocco in terms of, hey, it's amazing if you're your own person, if you have your own perspective, and we invite you to be on this platform.